generations. Much can be learned from past generations. Past generations write history. They become history. The past may have already been written, but the future awaits a new generation.
Welcome everyone to IWA Thunder episode 3. My name is Antoine Brenda. We are here at the last stop till we go to Sunday night's main event where we will see Bowden versus IWA Thunder for the IWA World's Heavyweight Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a stacked card for you here tonight. We have a couple of young wrestlers making their debuts here tonight. And we also have Bowden coming out and say a few words. As a matter of fact, he's coming out right now. Okay, here he comes. Right now, the IWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Bowden. Out to the ring right now. And here he comes, the self-proclaimed King of the Mountain, Bowden. Bowden won that championship at episode 1 of IWA Thunder, defeating H.O. H.O. was a replacement for another opponent, for the original opponent. And then he had some words in episode 2. And now he is here again, talking once again. My thing is, when we're going to see him actually work inside this ring instead of talking? We know this man is good. He's been good for the last 8 years. We know this. Is it like the fact that nobody's ready to face him or something? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But that belt has gave this man more confidence in himself. That belt around his waist has a long lineage. The IWA World Heavyweight Championship vacated by Brandon Cunningham. As he got released, now being held by the King of the Mountain. I'll be picking the mic. Let's see what he has to say.
No, I ain't that nigga trying to get a liquor line. When I be scripting lines, won't this petition sign?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems to me that just like I said at the last episode, that the king has its threats. And they're in front of me, they're behind me, they're on my left, and they're on my right. You see, I knew that when I spoke, that they would listen, and not only that they would listen, but they would be stupid enough to respond. And so if you're stupid enough to respond to the King of the Mountain, that must mean that you're definitely looking for some trouble. But you know what? I kind of like it. I like it a little bit. Because there are men who are coming not only for my throne, not only for my gold, but for me. I get that, and I understand that. And now, all eyes are on me. Exactly how I want it to be. I got former rivals coming back just to challenge my gold. I got people who hasn't even been heard of trying to challenge me. And lastly, but not leastly, I have this wannabe old school wrestler, JR Thunder, coming for me. See, there's one thing that each and every one of you need to realize. That none of you can match up to me. And sadly for JR Thunder, IWA officials have officially made that to happen. So without any further ado, I would like to call out my opponent for this 10 pounds of gold that I have right here. JR Thunder.
And Gerard Bowden, the champion, just called out the challenger for his World Heavyweight Championship, JR Thunder. And you know JR Thunder, you know he's going to answer it. Here he comes. The king of old school. JR Thunder is in the building. And he is not a man to back down from nobody, not even from Gerard Bowden. I believe he picked up a mic as well. Let's see what he has to say.
Jared Bowden, you will never understand what it's like to be great until you step in the ring with the king of old school, JR Thunder. See, JR Thunder is the man that breathes charisma with the technical prowess and the skill set to back it up in the ring. See, I'm not the self-proclaimed king of the mountain. JR Thunder don't need no flips, no dives outside the ring. JR Thunder backs it up in the middle of that squared circle. So when you and I come face to face, understand that you are in the ring with the living legend, the king of old school. And don't you ever forget that.
JR Thunder with some strong words of his own. And here comes JR Thunder. What's he gonna do? He's inside the ring. And I believe he's getting in the face of Gerard Bowden here. He is in the face of the champion. Let's see what happens here.
To let you know
What's going to happen here? He's talking trash.
Taking on JR Thunder, and all the fans are standing behind
Probably telling them
that will be with me in the
your
ring
time is up.
at the next pay-per-view.
The end is near. That will be the new IWA World Heavyweight Champion come Sunday night's main event. JR Thunder going straight to the back, and Gerard Bowden still in the ring with the mic.
Well, bravo, Mr. JR Thunder, for that impressive response that you have given me. But, you know, you still don't mark up to the level that I'm at. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I can prove that tonight. As a matter of fact, I am holding an open challenge in the main event of tonight. Anybody in the back, anybody who thinks that they can stand up to the king, I dare you to come out and meet me in my throne. Meet me in my castle tonight in our main event.
Well, Gerard Bowden just issued an open challenge to anyone, either in IWA or within the SuperNetworkTV, anywhere. It's time for the main event of the evening. And out comes the champion, the king of the mountain, Gerard Bowden. Gerard Bowden issued this open challenge in the opener of this show. He called out JR Thunder. JR Thunder laid out the Thunder verbally. And here we are, here tonight, issuing the open challenge with Gerard Bowden. And Gerard Bowden, ever since winning that championship, his confidence has skyrocketed. And it does that. The IWA World Heavyweight Champion boosts your confidence so much. But can he have a historic reign like the champions before him and make it even better? And make it have that championship have more value? Can he do that? But tonight, the open challenge starts, and the question is, who is going to answer the challenge? Who's going to accept the challenge of Gerard Bowden? Could be somebody new. It could be somebody from Bowden's past. We do not know. This is the beauty. The beauty of these open challenges is you never know. You never know who will step up to the challenge. Now, we wait. I think somebody just accepted the challenge. The question is, who is that? Who was that in the back? Those boots look familiar. This theme song is. Who is it? The lights are out. The light. Oh my God! It's Jordan Richard. JR is in IWA Thunder. And this is juicy. I tell you, this is interesting because this is a run back. This is a run back where JR was then the Three Lions Wrestling Global Champion, and he put that belt on the line against the current IWA World Heavyweight Champion, Gerard Bowden. JR said he embarrassed and humiliated Gerard Bowden in that matchup. And if this belt is on the line, I don't know if it is, but if this belt is on the line, JR can play spoiler here tonight. But if JR wins, if JR beats Gerard Bowden, he could go on to Sunday night's main event and fight JR Thunder, and that would be the main event. After it was announced by the officials. Now the title's on the line. If the title's on the line, like I said before, JR can play spoiler. Gerard Bowden has the belt in his hand, and he just rips it away from Gerard Bowden, and JR Thunder not saying a word here. And he backs up, going to this neutral corner. And here we go, open challenge. And there it is, the IWA World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. And there it is, the ref lifting up the belt. It's on the line. So here we go, JR can play spoiler here tonight. And there's the bell. Here we go. This is your main event of the evening. The Gerard Bowden Open Challenge for the IWA World Heavyweight Championship. The champion, Gerard Bowden, versus the challenger, Jordan Richards. Standing switch by the champion. Oh, just pushes him off and goes right back to the collar and elbow tie-up. This is going to be very intense. This is a run back, and by the way, this is a rematch from Adapt or Die. Nice reversal. Goes right to a top wrist lock. Oh, just reaching on the wrist there of the champion. Nice reversal right to a side headlock there, reaching on the head. And look at this, he's pushing back and he's pushing off. And a back elbow by the champion. Right into the face of the challenger. Picks him up. And European uppercut. And another European uppercut. Oh, the cross chop. And look at this now. Snapmare right into a rear chin lock here. JR, spokesperson and sponsor of the AOC Interstyle Champion Namo. And Gerard now slowly getting back up to his feet, trying to break free. Elbow and another elbow. He does break free. Oh, what a chop. And another chop. And another chop. But Jordan Richard gets a chop of his own. Bouncing off the ropes, drop down. And a drop kick by Jordan Richard. Beautiful drop kick by JR and a count of 0. JR, neck breaker, try to draw the neck so he can hit that gift of Jasmine and get to 1, 2, 3 and become the IWA World's Heavyweight Champion. But if I know Gerard Bowden, I know Gerard would not allow that. He's going to fight twice as hard as Jordan Richard is right now. He's got him again and another neck break. JR in control, slowly, methodically picking apart Gerard Bowden. There's that neck crank by JR, and now Gerard Bowden, and a punch right to the face. Oh, and a rake right to the face right there. Snapmare, bouncing out the ropes, and a drop kick, single leg drop kick right to the side of the head of the champion Gerard Bowden. Oh, European uppercut. Bouncing off the ropes and another neck breaker. And it's, nice one right there by Gerard Bowden, the champion, European uppercut. Oh, and a chop. And an overhead chop. Bouncing off the ropes. Oh, grabs him. Oh, back breaker and a neck breaker once again. JR back on offense here, cutting off Gerard Bowden. 2. No, only a 2. Now JR still on offense. Look, if JR wins this championship, not only will he wins the championship, it'll be him and Namo with championships in their team. But JR in control. Oh, look at him. Stump right there. JR. Oh, what a leg drop. Beautiful leg drop by JR. He's taking the time to postulate with the fans, start trashing the fans here. Now he's heading back to the Gerard. JR rolls inside the ring and he gets lariated. He gets hit with a lariat by Gerard Bowden. Looked like he was going for another neck breaker, but Gerard cut him off at the pass there. Clubbing blow, another clubbing blow. Lariat miss, bounce off the ropes and a leaping lariat by Gerard Bowden. Gerard Bowden on fire here, full Nelson, and he's slamming the head of JR on the top rope. Top turnbuckle, excuse me. And look at this, face washes by the champion Gerard Bowden, and Bowden busts down the ropes and oh man! Big top face wash by the champion Gerard, telling JR, this is not the same man you faced and adapt or die. I am different now. I am a champion now. And JR smartly moving out the way because it looked like he was going for that patented elbow drop. Oh, nice reverse there by JR Thunder. Excuse me, JR. Oh! Now I'm just calling him Jordan Richard because you get 2 JRs is very confusing. Split-legged corkscrew moonsault. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and no, almost have a new champion. Jordan Richard almost became champion there. And look at this, digging the knee into the lower back of Gerard Bowden is Jordan Richards with this camel clutch. And slamming his head onto the mat and a knee to the lower back there by Jordan Richards. And Jordan Richards once again, knee to the lower back. Oh, Gerard escapes. Gerard escapes. Goes behind, hits him with a tiger suplex release version. And JR rolls smartly outside the ring, but it looks like Gerard Bowden's getting ready to fly here. He's bouncing on the ropes, and a tope suicida by Gerard Bowden. The champion doing whatever it takes to keep the championship around his waist. Now Gerard Bowden going on the top rope here, and the elbow drop connects. Covered by Bowden. 1, 2, no, only a 2. Jordan Richards still in this match. But he is in trouble now. Slowly picking him up with Gerard Bowden. Oh, but look at this, punch right to the gut. Oh, but look at this, out of nowhere. Go for the cover. 1, 2, and no, the prawn hold doesn't do it. JR now all trying to go for a lariat. Spinning back kick there. And neck breaker once again. He floats over, he grabs him, he still has him. Oh, brainbuster, both men are down. What a match. JR crawling to Gerard, his arm draped on Gerard's body. 1, 2, and no, only a 2. Only a 2. What a match. What a main event. And the knees to the side of the head of Gerard Bowden. And now JR is telling him is get ready to go for that killing blow, I guess. And super kick missed. Oh, look at these alternate forearms. Those elbows. To the elbow of his own playing possum was JR. Oh, but look at this. Oh, we gotta roll up, we gotta roll up, we gotta roll up. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and no. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, and no. Flash pin almost had Jordan Richards in his match, kick to the gut, stuff to the head. Rolling up the no. Pele kick by Jordan Richards. Rolls outside the ring, bouncing off the ropes. What is this? Oh my God, a rope assisted tope. Rope assisted tope con hilo by Jordan Richards. And Jordan Richards goes inside the ring. Arm ring and a hammerlock in a position. Hammerlock DDT. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. He hit it. 1, 2, do we have a new champion? No! Gerard Bowden gets the shoulder up. And JR in the corner now look like he's going for that blockbuster. That 10-14. There you go. 10-14. Oh, but wait a minute. I thought he hit the 10-14. I think Gerard Bowden reversed it right into a suplex. I don't know. I think he did. Oh, European uppercuts by Gerard Bowden. And back elbow. And a European uppercut. Bouncing on the ropes. Oh, and a rocket kick. A rocket kick. A rocket kick. After that, he follows it up with the bow down brainbuster, but Jordan Richards kicking his feet, and he reverses it. Tiger suplex, release tiger suplex. I was open, Bowden's back up on his feet. Oh, trying to go for a bicycle kick. Kicks him right in the guts. What's this? Oh, standing delivery. Both men are down. Both men are down. JR once again Draping the arms of Gerard Bowden and down the toe. Only a 2 once again. Boston off the rope, super kick! Out of nowhere, he got caught up in that springboard. Gerard Bowden down. Got him up and right to the knee. 1, 2, and 3. Gerard Bowden successfully defends the World Heavyweight Championship, and he goes to Sunday night's main event and face off against IWA Thunder for that championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been your commentator, Antoine Britton. Thank you for joining us. We are now on the way to Sunday night's main event. Oh, wait a minute. JR is still here. Jordan Richards is still here. Well, what's he gonna do now? What is he gonna do? Oh, look at this now. JR still in the hand, and JR shakes it. Thank you and good night, ladies and gentlemen, and God bless.